is a fun little day. We are going to make a care package for my dear husband Michael today. As you guys know, he is currently at school and he has been very stressed. I know how I've been feeling with it, and I've had my highs and my lows, so I can only imagine what he's going through. I'm trying to talk to him and he's holding a lot of things in, so I want to relieve his tension a little bit by sending him something little fun. So I'm going to take you with me as we do a little care package. First thing you're going to need for the care package is a theme, and I already have the perfect theme. You see, me and Michael, we have this cute little thing that we started a while ago. Maybe for sure our first year of dating. Obviously, we did not live together yet, so we were texting each other every single night before bed, and we would start by saying, "I love you," and the other would escalate it. "Well, I love you bushels and bushels." Well, then the other would say, "I love you oceans to oceans, worlds to worlds, galaxies to galaxies, universes and universes." And I would always end it off with handfuls and handfuls. So that's just something that we always have done. It's been a part of our relationship for a very long time. We had it in our wedding. We've had it around the house. I have a painting of it. It's just our little thing. So I themed this box to go with those types of things. So I'm going to show you really quick what I have, and we're going to get started packing. First things first, we are going to put together bushels and bushels. So what I have put together is his favorite candy, mini M&Ms. So I put bushels and bushels of mini M&Ms. Next is oceans to oceans, and I had to think about this one, but this is what I came up with. Water bottles. He really needs water bottles. He has the same one that they gave him in BMT, and he's never washed it, so I just think he needs something else. So I got him this lightweight version. It's a little bit smaller than the one that they gave him for a BMT, so if he wants to go on a quick run and he wants to bring some water with him, this is probably what he'll use. It's kind of cool. It has a little ring that just comes up like this, but it can also come down. And then this little button, there you go. So, pretty neat one. And this one is kind of a heavier duty one. Obviously it can hold cold for 36 hours, it's leak proof, and it can hold hot for 14 hours. So he'll be probably using this one more during the winter when he wants like coffee and those types of things. So oceans and oceans, things that hold water. I don't know, thought it was kind of clever. Next we have worlds and worlds, and the way I went with this is spherical. So snowballs, or in this case, because it's Halloween, glow balls. I'm gonna go get my dog. Hold on. And we're back. Okay, so snowballs. I thought this was kind of a clever little way of doing worlds and worlds, because it's kind of like a half world. It's half a sphere. So, and he loves these. So, another thing off the list. Next we have galaxies and galaxies. So the way I went with this is another one of his favorites, cosmic brownies. Get it? Cosmic galaxies. Get it? I thought it was good. Okay. Next we have my favorite part of this, which is actually a blanket that he already knew that I was making him. And it's got stars on it. So I was thinking universes and universes. Got stars, and this is actually an Air Force blanket that I made for him. It's really soft, and he's been wanting a blanket. So to accompany this, because I don't have two blankets for him, I also got Star Crunches. Star. Get it? Star Crunch. Stars. Universes. Yeah. So the last thing that I had to think of was handfuls. Now, how do I do handfuls? His all-time favorite chocolate is the Ferrero Rocher. I have no idea how to say this. But these little things, you know, little hazelnut candies. Now, I was thinking, I have really small hands, so what can I give handfuls of that are good? Well, since he loves these, I got some of these. He doesn't like the coconut ones, so I'll give those to my mom. I'm not going to throw them out. Not for how expensive this was. And then I can give him 2 handfuls of these. I think these are like dark chocolate ones, and then the regular ones. So, I've got the handfuls and handfuls of the Ferrero Rocher, I don't know how to say it. So now that you've got your theme and all the things in your theme, what else do you need? Well, what I've got is tissue paper. I'm going to wrap each item in tissue paper, and it's going to be like color coordinated. So pink is going to be for handfuls because my hands are pink. Blue is going to be for the oceans and worlds because I can like color on it. And then sparkles, galaxies and stars, you know. Kind of what I'm thinking, and I can use green for bushels as well. Although bushels are generally like a wheat color, it doesn't matter. He gets it. You also will need, at least for this box, tape to wrap the items in the tissue paper, labels for the items, and how I'm doing this is I'm going to say which each item is. So since it's going to be wrapped, on top of the wrapping paper I'm going to have the name. So like the bushels and bushels of ... And then when he opens it, it'll say the M&Ms, bushels and bushels of M&Ms. And it kind of goes in that kind of way. Some of them I have to explain a little bit, sort of like the oceans and oceans of water bottles. Get it? They hold water. I thought I was clever. So those are also a key part, just so he understands, because I put a lot of thought into these things, and sometimes he doesn't get it. So I need to explain. Also, I have a letter that he's going to write, or hopefully read first. It says read first twice on it. And this pretty much tells him why I'm sending it to him, you know, my general love, and also the whole saying, the I love you, bushels and bushels, oceans and oceans, worlds and worlds, and so on. Last but not least, how are you going to ship it? You need a box. So I got a box. So, now that I've got all the supplies, I'm going to jump on my bed, and we are going to start packing this thing. Okie dokie. Here we go. Next, what we have to do is wrap the items. that we have everything wrapped, we get to put it in the box. First, we have to think backwards. So we have to think of universes and universes. I know it's technically handfuls and handfuls, but because we have a blanket, we have to put that down first. Now I Still want to hide the blanket. I don't want him to know just yet, so I'm going to stuff this other piece down inside. I forgot to put its little hint in there. Okay, it's pretty good. Now I'm going to put its other piece in here. And I'm going to tape the universes and universes onto there. Next, we have to think of galaxies and galaxies. So, we've got our 2 cosmic brownies. I'll shove them in there. And we can tape this right on there. Tuck that in a little bit. Next we have worlds and worlds. I'm putting them upside down because I don't want him to know right away what they are. Then oceans and oceans. Bushels and bushels. And since that would technically be the start, that is not where we end. We end with handfuls and handfuls. Stick them down in there. And tape that right there. Then we have our letter, which I'm going to place right there. Now there are some things that you have to keep in mind. Number 1, things are going to move in there, obviously. It's going to be shipped across the country, and it's probably not going to end up like that, so I'm going to put some packing paper in there to try to keep most of it from shifting, and I'm going to put a fragile sticker on there, all of that fun stuff, but he should get the gist of it, even if it comes a total mess. Number 2, you probably think, that was a lot of sugar, that was a lot of sweets, and you're not wrong. That was a lot of sugar and a lot of sweets. In my letter, I did tell him, I put a lot of stuff in there. You should not eat all this stuff all at once. He did spend 2 months without any sugar, pretty much. And now that he's out, he will definitely be tempted to eat lots of sugar. And I am not helping with that. However, I trust him, and I trust that he's going to make smart decisions and not eating all of that all at once. I recommended that he only have 2 or 3 snacks a day, including desserts with meals. And I believe that he is eating dessert with every meal. So, if that's the case, when he gets this, that's all he can have is 3 snacks. Once for every meal, none others. So I trust him, and I trust that he's going to make smart decisions. And if you don't trust your airman, soldier, anybody, whoever's in the military, if you don't trust them, don't send it. Don't send those types of things. Send him healthier things. But I do trust him, and he is very strict on himself already, so, I'm going to send him some of his favorite snacks. Not to mention, his dad has already sent him a care package, and in that care package, he had a lot healthier snacks, so I just wanted to give him some sweets. He deserves it. He's been working really hard. He's been really stressed, and I think he's going to like this. It is a lot, and it is expensive, very expensive, but he's worth every penny, and I know he's going to be smart about it. So as long as you can trust that, as long as you know what your person wants, you should be fine. You should be good. Enjoy it. Have fun making it. Create a theme. Get it sent. This is my first care package, so I don't know how well it's going to go. But I'm sure he's going to love it once it finally gets to him. Don't know how long it's going to take to get to him. It is shipping across the country. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I gave you some ideas. And all I can say now is sweet dreams.